excited because today's a big day for me. Toppling Goliath. I got some of their Think piece with untitled art. I was really excited for it, but if I'm being honest, it's not that great. But that's not why I'm excited today. So, when I was 16, I bought my first dirt bike. Took a lot of work to acquire, and after a while, the second gear went out. So, I have worked with no less than 4 different people on this motorcycle. I'm now 34, and it hasn't ran since I was probably 18, but we got her working. Alright, so here she is, the KX125. It is a 91, so as you can imagine, parts were a little hard to find. The plastics, pretty gross oxidized. Well, the UFO stuff is. The actual factory stuff is not that bad. But I bought these. And these. From a place called Tuckmoto when I was like 18. And they're looking a little rough. There's some of the factory stuff there. Factory stuff might go back on, honestly. But I had an issue with this thing when I was younger where basically the second gear went out. When you tried to get on it, it would just wrap out and wouldn't grab, but all the other gears were fine. So I had it rebuilt by a couple different people, one of which was pretty much worthless and the other ended up being a meth head, but both were supposedly great at what they did, and they weren't. Recently, I was talking to my buddy Pat, who is the dad of Amelia, who Davey rode with on the one video where they were on the motorcycle or bicycle track, and he had a buddy named Tyler. He now has this thing put together. He put it together right, which is exciting, and had to do a bunch of modifications, but basically we ended up buying like 3 different transmissions off eBay and just getting this guy enough parts so he could put this thing together, and today we got the motor back. So it is right there in the tub, and I'm going to get it out and start putting it together. Alright, so here's the motor. As you can see, it's been around a little while. Tyler sandblasted some bits there. Has this old girl looking good. Alright, motor is in. So, I have my swing arm bolt. We're unaccounted for here on the sprocket and every other bolt. Outside of that, we should... Okay. Just gotta find all the bolts. Alright, well, I found them. And right up there is where I kept all the plastics. And in the very bottom plastic piece, all my motor mounting bolts, except I'm still a front sprocket shy, so I don't know where I put that. We'll keep digging. So admittedly, I'm slightly embarrassed. The motor's in. Like all the bolts already back in. Then I was like, I don't know where my chain is. And Tyler mentioned the sprocket being gone, which is obviously an issue because like the sprocket hooks the motor and and back wheel, so pretty tough. The only thing I don't have is swing arm bolt. So I started looking. I found the chain. It's like brand new-ish, I think. And then I couldn't find the sprocket, and then lo and behold, like right there she is. That is the sprocket. I feel like I should do better next time. Disappointing. So the saga of the KX125 continues. Got these motor mounts all tightened up. This one is good and tight. This one was a pain in the butt. And then I just finished up with this guy for the swing arm, and it is stuck. But Bob is definitely helping me today. Aren't you, buddy? No, you done helping? Alright, well, it's been real. Rocky Mountain Motorcycle Supply had the sprockets and chain stuff that I needed. And then I ended up getting the air filter and the little hognose clip that holds the sprocket. I cannot see that probably. All from Topeka Power Sports, which is our local spot. But anyway, I think I should have everything done today. And tomorrow I can clean the carb. My neighbor's dogs. I know they're exposed. Always barking. But anyway, tomorrow I should be able to clean the carb. Get this old peach going. Alright, so I really only had a little bit of time to work on the KX today, but air filter is on. It took forever to clean out the filter box, or the air box, because it was nasty. I also could not find my snap ring pliers, so this is my new set, courtesy of Menards. And that little guy is on. Oil's in. I got carb, rear wheel, and sprocket. I think I'm done. Told girl be ready to rip and tear. Alright, so it's day like 427 of the KX125 rebuild, and it is rebuilt mostly. I'm pretty sure this is not the right silencer for it. I'm willing to bet I got one off of 93 instead of 91, and the plastic's not on, but as you can see, motor is in and looking good. We got a new tube in the rear tire. Amazingly, this front tire and tube are still holding air from like 16 years ago. Carb is on and looking good. I do not have my front sprocket cover. Don't know where that's at, or chain guard there, but got a new rear, got a new front, got a new chain, and she is looking good. And Bob is screaming like a psycho. And the best news is she starts, folks. I'm gonna cruise it down the road and we'll see. Last time this old girl ran properly was like 2008 probably. So the second gear started slipping, so I think I got the clutch adjusted okay. So if it takes off, then I'm also going to end up trying second gear. So here we go.
It's alive! It's alive! It's alive! It's alive!
Second gear works! Second gear is working. She still needs to tune a little bit, but this thing hasn't ridden since I don't know when, so I'm so excited. Alright guys, it has been a couple months since I made this video, and I've been able to ride the KX a few times, and it is still holding strong. I've gotten the plastic mostly redone, which I've been making a video about, so hopefully you enjoyed that one. And we'll watch the plastics video. I also, after this video, bought the DJI mics because the audio was everywhere on this, because of the way the microphone was mounted. So hopefully that'll be better in the future as well. So thank you guys for tuning in. I got some stuff coming up on the KTM 1190 Adventure, and we bought a new tent. So thank you guys for tuning in. I appreciate you, and I hope you have a good day.